High school versus university. Both two different experiences. Rule of thumb: do not underestimate university. What up guys, Karis Maggie here and welcome back to my channel. So the other day I was on social media, scrolling through, liking pictures, minding my own business, and I noticed that there were like a lot of students who were about to start this university journey and they are excited and they're ready to dive in, and yeah, and I was truly happy for you all. I really was. But at the same time I was just thinking, so young, so full of life, because you guys have no idea what you're about to get yourself into with this whole university thing. I thought it would be so rude of me to have this series and not do a video giving you guys some advice for your first year of university. So this is a freshman advice video. But yeah, I hope that it is going to be of some help to you and that you will enjoy this video. So before I even start it, just like that like button right now, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get into the video. Tip number 1: go to your classes. Trust me, you will thank yourself later for this. Remember in high school how you could ditch 1 or 2 classes and you could still catch up pretty easily and get the A's and the B's? Well, guess what? In university, it's a completely different story. The thing with high school is that oftentimes you would have learned like 1 topic in the span of a week. With university, however, it's a different story. Your prof could literally be teaching you 2 to 3 topics per class. Trust me, that's a lot of notes to try and catch up on. So do yourself a favor and go to the class. Now I know life happens and sometimes you won't be able to go to class, so for those emergency moments, just let your prof know that you won't be able to get to class. Try and get the notes immediately afterwards or beforehand. Tip number 2: there is no more spoon feeding in university. So for those of you who do not know what that means, basically remember in high school how you had your profs who would always be on your backs to turn in your assignments, to come and do a test, to attend classes, etc, etc. Well, in university, it's a completely different thing because the prof doesn't really care if you come to class or not. They won't be on your backs telling you to turn in assignments, and they won't force you to come and take a test, because at the end of the day, you already paid for the class, they already got paid, and it's up to you to know whether or not school matters that much to you. So do yourself a favor and just condition your mind to know that I am in university, I have to start adulting, and I need to take responsibility for my own self. So mark down all your assignment due dates, mark down when you have exams and tests, and go to class. Tip number 3: study. Like, I promise you, don't be fooled by all of the high school shenanigans that you did. You know, when you just flip the paper 1 and 2 times and it's like, oh yeah, I got it. Then you went and did the test and you got back your paper and it was an A. Yeah, that doesn't really work for university. The reason for that is because in high school, you basically were just reciting, memorizing, putting down what you were told by your prof word for word. With university, however, it's all about application. Some of the things are going to require a lot of critical thinking and, well, application. So if you don't show up to your classes, you're not getting the notes from your profs, you don't know their teaching styles and all of that, then it's going to be hard for you when it comes down to studying. Also, in university, you're going to quickly learn that studying techniques are going to vary depending on the course that you have. So pay attention to that. Tip number 4. Now, it's your first year of university, yeah, whoop whoop, everyone's like, party! But guess what? You need to know that university is not about partying 24/7. That's just a waste of your parents' money. At this time, you need to have your priorities straight. Now, I'm not saying that you can't party, socialize, and have fun. All I'm saying is do everything with balance. So I lost count at what tip number I am at, so I'm just gonna say next tip: get involved in your campus life. So when I say that, I mean don't just be a bookworm. Like, university is all fun and games and cool for studying and getting the A's and the B's and all that, but if you're not involved later on in life, you don't have anything to show on your resume that you were like active, involved, and volunteering and stuff like that, no one's gonna really look at you. So get involved in your campus life, volunteering, joining 1 or 2 clubs. You don't have to burden yourself with doing stuff that you can't manage. Just join a bunch of clubs, volunteer once, twice a week, and guess what? It gets to go on your resume. Tip number, okay, so I know I'm gonna be judged for this tip right now, but I don't care because I live by it. Y'all ready? Go to events that have free food. Okay? It's simple math. You go to an event that has free food. For that specific day, you won't have to worry about like lunch or supper for that time, and you get to save all your grocery resources to cook for another day. See? Smart. Plus, you go to the event, the organizers see that a lot of people showed up to their event, they're happy, your belly is full, everybody's happy. So, remember that famous saying, sleep is for the weak? Well, listen up. Sleep is for the smart. When it comes on to university, you're going to realize that you need a lot of rest time and downtime because you're always going to be on the go trying to study. Some of you are probably going to be working. Some of you are probably involved in all of these things at school. So you're going to need rest. If your body is drained, you're not healthy physically and mentally, you're not going to function. It's simple as that. So do yourself a favor and just be responsible for your health. Do your assignments as quickly as possible, study ahead of time, and stop binge watching Netflix. I'm guilty of that. Now I know sometimes your profs are going to come off intimidating and all of that, but trust me, when they have office hours, go to them. It's a perfect time for you to get all the help that you need, that one-on-one time. That moment you are not seen as like a number, you're seen as a person. They probably will be able to learn your name. And also in the future, if you need a reference from somebody, you can always go to your prof because you guys had such a great connection. Another crucial thing that all of us need to work on, time management. Trust me, no one is an expert on this, but you are going to have to try your best to make time for everything. Time for your schoolwork, time to socialize and spend time with your friends, time to relax for your own self, do whatever you like, watch a movie, treat yourself, go for a walk, go to the gym, things like that. Just always keep in mind that there's a time and place for everything. My final tip to you all is make the best of your university experience. No one is going to tell you that this journey is going to be an easy one. You're going to have your ups and downs, your days when you're smiling, you're the happiest person, and you're going to have your low days when you're crying, you don't know what to do with your life, and you just feel discouraged. But always remember that we're all a work in progress and disappointments are going to happen, so just be ready for them. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope that you guys found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also I did not cover everything in this video, so if you have some tips you want to give to some freshmen, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to do road and do things, and until next time, Maggie is out.